Hello everyone. In today's video, we will be working to release tension in our wrist, arms, and elbows. These are the parts that could affect your shoulder mobility. In fact, it might even cause tightness and you may not realize where the source is. Try out these movements. You may feel lighter in your shoulders after this. So have your hand to hold the lower arm of the other hand here and just turn your wrist to have the palm face up followed by face front. So you're holding the lower arm so that your arm doesn't turn, rather the entire palm is turned by the wrist. So moving the palm to face up and then front here will allow the wrist to turn in its fuller range, helping you to see if there are any hidden tightness there, or if the motion that you are doing in your wrist is not a full circular motion. Are there any parts that you're trying to avoid? If you feel particularly tight in some parts, go through it very slowly. And I would recommend that you go through the little sore feeling because that is soft tissue melting away as you move through the tightness. Straighten your arms and then have your palm to reach through your shoulders by bending the elbows. Now, very important is make sure your arms stay parallel with the floor here. As you bring the fingers to touch the shoulders, make sure the arm doesn't drop. The arm stays in position. Slowly lengthen your arm and then use your other hand to pull the fingers down. Have your palms face directly forward. The motion of brushing your entire arm length is just so that it helps you to mindfully straighten the arm. As it pulls the fingers down here, you are actually stretching the inside of the wrist more. And pull the fingers back to further stretch your wrist. Brush your palm along your other arm here and pull your fingers down and in. Straighten out your wrist and your elbows as much as possible. We're going to spend more time here because this is actually what we want to do most. Straightening the elbows, straightening the wrist, fingers lengthen. This has a direct effect on our shoulders, the opening of the shoulders, as well as releasing the tightness on the top part of the shoulders, which is our deltoid. I work with many clients and I realize that many actually can't straighten out their arms. Somewhere around the elbows, they are accustomed to bending it. By pulling your fingers down this way, you are straightening the elbows as much as possible, and you actually lengthen out the upper arm, which in turn help release the shoulders. Swing your arms to release any tightness along the entire arm here. Just swing it away and do the swing in a circular motion now, feeling your arm moving in the shoulder joints. Keeping your torso facing front as much as possible, so your torso is not turning to facilitate the movement, because we want the arm to move in the shoulder joints as much as we can. And now we do the other option, whereby the torso and the thoracic turn as the arm goes back. This way we are also moving the ribs. Now feel the difference between the two movements. The first one, without the turning of the torso, it's more arm circling, shoulder joints release. This one is actually the ribcage facilitating movement of the arms. They both have a direct effect on the shoulders, as the shoulders work directly with our arm bones as well as our ribs. Press all 10 fingers together, fingertips definitely pressing onto each other, and the palms pressing in, and the base of the wrist pressing in, all fingers pointing down. Try to keep your spine as straight as possible here, because we want to do this with an open chest so that our shoulders don't collapse. Move all 10 fingers alternately to face you and to face down. Face towards your chest and face down towards the floor. All this while keeping your elbows in one line. Your elbows do not drop. It's not the same if your elbows drop, because that means you will be compromising, not releasing the base of the wrist enough. Press the base of the wrist in as much as possible, reaching the fingers further down towards the floor. And with that, slowly bring it in again to face you towards the chest and face down. And this time, try to see if you can have the base of the wrist pressing in together without separating at all. Separate your palms here and have them face up. And make sure you really expand all 10 fingers. And then turn your palms to face aside and turn your palms to face up, face aside and face up. You can have your elbows bent and gradually straighten it more as we do this movement. Face to the side and face up. Spread out your fingers, yeah? If you have your hands close fingers together, it's not the same. When we open our fingers more, we're actually opening the chest more. When we open the chest more, it helps the shoulders to release down backwards, therefore preventing forward shoulders. With the palms face up, elbows straight, open up your arms to the side, keeping it in line with the shoulders, and bring it back into the center and opening to the side. As you open to the side, you can arch your spine a little bit, opening the chest. And as you bring your arms to the center, you can soften the chest, curling your spine a little bit. Keeping all 10 fingers spread out, you can deepen the curl as you bring your arms in and deepening the arch as you open your arms out. Yes, that is all I have for today's video. I hope you like it. It's a very simple routine. Tell me how it feels in your shoulders. Now, if you do it without the elbows as straight as possible, it might not feel the same. So if you don't feel much now, I urge you to repeat this routine, but keep your elbows as straight as possible and your fingers as open as possible. With that said, thank you so much, and I'll see you again in the next video. And remember, as always, like, share, subscribe. I would appreciate that very much. Thank you for your support, and see you again.